Hey, what's up guys, how we doing? So we continue our videos on the World Series. Today we're going to talk about secondary leads. When there's a bunting situation, doesn't seem that exciting, but believe me, this costs a lot of teams games, and as a base runner, it could cost you playing time if this happens to you, and you get thrown out, where the runner doesn't get thrown out. But this is the small stuff that coaches look for, and that you really need to execute, especially in tight situations late in the game. So what happens here is they're bunting. Giants are bunting. Panic squares around the bunt. Ball's not bunted, and there's a throw behind. Now, good catchers, especially at the major league level, but in college and even high school catchers, when there's a failed bunt attempt, most catchers will throw behind because the runner on second base typically takes too aggressive a secondary lead because they're so worried about getting the third base once the ball gets bunted down. And so, I tell my catchers over the years that if the ball's bunted through or it's taken, then throw the ball down to second base. It's a good opportunity to pick a guy off. So what we're going to talk about is secondary lead, how the secondary lead needs to work. And the reason I grabbed this is because it shows a pretty good view of the secondary lead. But anytime there's a bunting situation, you're on second base, and the secondary lead is going to be a shuffle. But the most important thing when there's a bunting situation and you're on second base is that you want to be under control in your secondary, and you can even cut it down a little bit. Now, most runners do the opposite. They think, okay, my guy's bunting. I got to take a big, huge, aggressive secondary lead because I got to get the third base on the bunt. Well, don't think that. Let the hitter do the job. If the hitter puts down a bunt, a good bunt, if he puts a great bunt, you're safe. He puts a good bunt, you're safe. He puts an average bunt, you still have a chance to be safe. They have to make the play. So don't think that you have to put it all in your hands. No, I've got to be the guy that gets a great secondary. I got to get this aggressive secondary lead, and I got to get this unbelievable read, and I got to get the third base. Like, let the bunter do the job. If he doesn't put down a good bunt, if he bunts it hard right back at the pitcher, or if he bunts it hard right at the first baseman who's crashing, they throw you out a third. That's not your fault. That's not your problem. It wasn't a good bunt. So when you take a secondary lead, you can see how aggressive he's aggressive off. He went, and he realizes right here, oh my God, I'm in trouble. And luckily, he just gets back. I mean, it's really, really close. I think they actually, Mediost actually called for a replay on this play to see if they had him. So don't be so aggressive. Take your secondary, be under control. If you need to, even shorten it down a little bit. Make the bunter put the bunt down, and then you get over. It's his job. Secondary, shuffle, be balanced, see the ball down, and then move up. So that's my tip for today. Again, a lot of kids or a lot of people look at the video, well, that's not that exciting of a video, but if you want to win baseball games, then it is pretty exciting because when you're late in the game, how many times I've seen this happen? Too aggressive with a secondary, picked off at second base. No chance, down by one, trying to bunt in the ninth inning, in the eighth inning, whenever, late in the game. Don't get the job done, get picked off. Now there's one out. Next guy, now you've got to score a run or manufacture a run with one out, which is a lot harder to do than with nobody out on second base. So keep that in mind. Make sure as a coach, you probably want to teach your guys during base running what a bunt situation secondary lead should look like. So let me know if you have any questions. Comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. Share with all your friends. Like it, all that stuff. And we'll talk to you later. The secondary. Oh, get back.